Hello, my name is Chris and I am a microbiology major in the College of Natural Sciences. I am also a peer advisor in the Manoa Peer Advisors Program as well as the Pre-Health and Pre-Law Advising Center. What I'm going to be covering today is the grade replacement policy. There are a few things to consider with this policy. The first is that grades never disappear. This means no matter how many times you retake a course, they will always appear on your transcripts. The second is that it only affects your UH Manoa cumulative GPA. And the third is that federal financial aid only covers up to one retake. So what I'm going to do now is illustrate the grade replacement policy to better understand it. So this horizontal line will represent when you're taking coursework, and this vertical line here will represent fall 2012. There are three hard and fast rules that you need to keep in mind. The first is that this policy goes into effect fall 2012. The second rule is that only grades of C- or below can be replaced. And the last rule is that only the most recent grade will be replaced. So let's go through the first scenario. Let's say a student receives an F in a course sometime before fall 2012. They decide to retake it sometime before fall 2012 and receive a C-. Then they decide to retake it sometime fall 2012 or after and receive an A. In this scenario, the student does have a C- or below, so the A will replace the C- in the UH Manoa cumulative GPA. However, it only replaces the most recent grade, so only the A and the F will factor into the UH Manoa cumulative GPA. In the second scenario, let's say a student receives an F in a course. They retake it sometime before fall 2012 and receive a C. Then they retake it sometime fall 2012 or after and receive an A. In this scenario, the student has above a C-, so the policy does not apply. So both the C and the F will factor into the UH Manoa cumulative GPA and the A will not. However, as I mentioned, grades never disappear, so that A will still be there on the transcripts. So in this last scenario, let's say a student receives an F in a course. Then they retake it sometime before fall 2012 and get a C-. Then they retake it sometime fall 2012 or after and receive a D. In this scenario, the student does have a C- or below, so the D will replace the C- in the UH Manoa cumulative GPA, regardless that it's a lower grade. So both the D and the F will factor into their UH Manoa cumulative GPA. So let's say the student decides to retake it once more after, and they receive an A in the course. So again, the student has a C- or below, so the A will replace the D in the UH Manoa cumulative GPA. Thank you.